Oh, submit na po assignment.
8:26 lang po.
Hanggang 8:26 lang po. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So, may paper.
Anong paper?
Ganda,
Paper
oh.
mache. Ang ganda ng sulat. Sakit.
Saan mo pa?
Ano? Ano paper? May libreng ano pa yan? Clipboard. Baka naman mamaya, iisa na yun, mamigay ka pa.
Mamigay ka ba? Teka lang,
Ready na ako mag-notes. Meow, meow. Bawa na tayo.
May tinitingnan ko nga yung mga... Mag-bite plate na lang tayo. Mag-bite plate na lang tayo.
Dapat sa mga age natin.
Oo. Huwag na lang ba? Hindi ko alam eh. Kasi mas delikado ka kapag sa clinic to, pag di mo natapos this December. Pero kasi nagawa ko yung endo na ano eh. Mula January hanggang ngayon.
Bawasan mo yung gawain mo ng clinic no para mapag-desisyonan mo kung magsasabi.
Ha? Dapat kompleto na line up na.
Kailan po kami pwede ni Ate Gemma? Bakit kami na? Kasali na sa
Ano eh? Asay doon. Okay naman. Asay doon. Parang nangyari yun yung lateral. Dalawa yung nawawala. Ito, permanent.
hirap kasi ng schedule ko. Baka kasi sa x-ray ko sa dapat mag-apply ako kasi schedule na. Oo nga, kakausapin ko nga. Kaso kasi nahirapan kasi ayoko kasi siya kunin kasi nga baka after ko siyang sa x-ray. Binigyan ko siya ng schedule.
Take me guide. Take me guide ka dyan.
Mahaba din siya.
Maxillary holding arch.
May deadline ako, deadline na. Hindi ko pa nagagawa.
Teka lang, parang tagal na natin ang person.
Take me guide.
Oo, nandun.
Bakit gano'n di ka nakita?
Alala ko meron. Kaso, nung isa, sabi ko, pero alam mo, nasa choices siya.
Ako din, lagi ako nagaganyan. Hanggang wala na. That number lang. Ngayon, prosto na nila. Prosto, resto. Ang pangalan. Equal working. LHA na lower. Ito siya tayo na.
Wala, bakit kulang na? Ano meron ko eh?
Yes, may ganyan din yung feeling na may ginamit namin sa SMS. Wala.
Isa promise.
Ollie. Holy daw, pero not Hindi pa kami nag-defense mo. Tinanong lang namin. Kasi okay yung amin, hindi maganda yung pasyente ko mabait sa kasepta. Shine bright like a diamond. Para yan sa record.
Pili ka.
Gusto ko yung shine bright like a diamond. Yun kasi agad
Ako, pwede bang paghaluin mo to? Kasi,
Ay, late na po. Hanggang 8:20.
Ang grabe.
Late lang.
try mo i-chat GPT na paghaluin to.
Thanks.
Don't make it redundant.
Umiikot na ate.
Ano yan? OS. OS ata yun. Ay, hindi ako nag-ano. Hindi pa ako nag-type na. Tatype ko na ano.
Excellence unlock. Honor and achieve power and dream crafting smiles. Crafting smiles.
Yeah,
Pangit kasi ang excellent unlock. Eh, yun nga, yung suit namin. Nice.
dance ba to?
Oo. Mali ba?
Crafting
Ay,
smiles.
matama
Honor
pero
and
kulang pa.
excellence. Pangit. Tingnan mo. Lalo pa
Hindi, pangit yung tatlo. Para kasing recognition dapat formal.
Recognition nga.
Kaya nga, dapat formal.
Make it formal.
Yung sa laro.
Meron dun mo. Naka-molar ba? Molar ba yung Kinay ba?
Uy, dito kayo na.
Hindi, sabi ko paano pag... Paano kung K9? Kasi K9 yung amo. K9 ba? Bawal ba na? Kasi yung ate, nakagalaw-galaw dyan.
Pwede ba ako minom ng gabat ng walang kain?
Ano ko uminom ka na?
Oo.
What if mag-bite? Mag-bite plain
Gusto ko
na
yung
lang.
bibigyan nila ako lahat ng pera. Kahit di kasi hindi nila alam. Hindi naman sila gumawa.
Sabi, wala akong kasi pasok pa.
Ayun po siya na wala pala yun. Kasi mag-activity na pala tayo sa implant eh. Makinig na lang yung...
Galing. Nagbawal yan. Mali nga yan.
Buma, eh ko ba? Sakit ako sa buhay.
Mas gusto ko pa yan kaysa sa kanina.
Ano dyan?
Yung una.
Honoring tomorrow's
Ayos lang.
destiny.
A journey to precision and
Ito,
compassion.
lang ko sa office. Parang gusto ko yung pan-7. Ay, hindi. Dental, parang dental experts.
Ako yung una. Parang simple lang. Kasi yung iba parang chat din eh.
Dance lang naman yun.
Kaya, ano, carving the path of excellence, a celebration of skills and perseverance.
Oh, sige, yun yung recommend mo.
Hindi ko nga alam, bakit ba yun?
Ano sabi mo?
Itong una, carving the path of excellence, tapos ito, celebration.
Oh, pwede. Liit. Yung trim mo eh.
Ay, ayan lang yun. Ano ng ano ko. Ika lang.
Parang tupa lang yan.
Okay, so let's go to your last topic for final. Tapos, summer na. Okay, so last topic is management of salivary gland disorders. So, kailangan nyo, yung mga references din naman namin is from POP and yung mga oral maxillofacial books. Okay? So, lahat ng minimension sa CEU slides, sometimes may kulang, sometimes yung hindi na masyadong accurate. So, it still depends sa inyo how to study, especially sa mga pathogens. Okay? So, mga ano lang dito, pakapya mo lang. So, this is not really common dito sa clinics kasi syempre, di ba, inaano lang naman natin is healthy patients or pag may mga minimal comorbids. Pero, okay, so, pag nakita niyo kasi ito, at least you have a background of ano mga pwedeng diagnosis pag nakita niyo may mga soft tissue pathology sa patients. Okay, so we have first the cyanolithiasis. So, nakarinig na ba kayo nito? Naka-encounter? Okay, so anong idea niyo about cyanolithiasis? Obstructive salivary gland disease. So, anong pwedeng mga initial, bakit siya nagkakaroon ng obstructive salivary gland? Anong source nun? Okay. Okay, so possibly may blockage dun sa salivary glands, di ba, sa ating mga canals. So, kapag mga medically compromised yung patients, kapag, especially sa mga smokers, sa mga may obstructive apnea, yun. So, hindi nakakapag-flow yung saliva natin sa mga may xerostomia, yun, patient with xerostomia, and especially sa mga smokers. Okay? So, formation of stones, calculi throughout the body, including the bladder and other parts ng bodies natin. So, most commonly in men. So, sometimes pag may cyanolithiasis, na-trigger kasi ito pag may nakain sila, sometimes sa mga seafoods, may mga allergies. So, pag nag-complain yung, ang bilis kasi ng progress ng cyanolithiasis na to. So, parang napakonfuse ang patient. Sometimes, pwede na siya maging Ludwig's angina. Yung mga itsura ng mga may cyanolithiasis, namamaga yung dito nila. Okay? So, peak incidence is 30 to 50 years old, pero syempre, it depends on the age. Any age, pwedeng magka-cyanolith. Okay? So, ayan. Etiologic factors, pwedeng obstructions, reduced salivary flow, dehydrated, change in salivary pH, and impaired solubility. Okay, so, patayin na lang. So, in-upload ko siya sa G-Drive. Okay. So, most commonly are your submandibular gland. So, active kasi ang submandibular, and then parotid gland. So, minimally, you have your sublingual and then minor glands. So, for cyanolithiasis, is this advised for major surgeries? Sometimes, not mostly. Okay, so depends sa patient nyo. Sometimes kasi ina-advise lang for palliative treatments yung patients. Pag may cyanolithiasis, tawag dito, sinistimulate lang yung salivary glands dito. So, ina-advise yung patient, baka pwede naman mag-warm compress lang, or kaya exercise lang yung mga muscles. Tapos, pinapa-suck ng mga maasin, pang-patrigger lang sa laway. Yun lang siya, mga palliative treatments. Okay? So, for signs and symptoms, sometimes may pain and swelling, tenderness to palpation of submandibular gland, and then, yan, we have treatments. Ayan. So, yan yung mga itsura. Most commonly, this is just unilateral. So, submandibular cyanolith. Okay, sometimes it's with or without infection, but mostly it's not nga kasi ano lang naman to, benign. It's just your obstruction of salivary flow. Okay? So maybe this is already your invasive procedure. So we have your sialodocoplasty, the revision of your salivary duct. So can you do this under local anesthesia? Is it possible in your cases? Hindi nyo ba? Okay, hindi. Okay, so maybe you could do this. Safest is under GA. Kasi baka may mga tamaan kayong minor salivary glands, especially yan nga, so sa mandibular gland. Okay, so on occasion, ang cannula may be left in the new ductal opening to prevent scarring and stricture, but regardless specific procedure performed, patients are encouraged to maintain alcohol salivary flow. Simulants, ayan, sinasabi namin, tinitrigger nyo lang yung, kasi nag-blockage kasi dun siya sa, may block lang dun sa salivary canal natin. So, stimulate lang yung pagkaroon ng salivary flow. So, through sucking or pampalaway lang. Citrus fruits, candies, or glycerin sponge. So, when we request for additional diagnostic, so we have the CBCT, pero kasi CBCT, ang nakikita lang naman dun mostly is yung mga heart tissues. So if you want, nagre-request kami ng CT scan with contrast. Okay, so but when we, again, yung mention namin, when we request CT scan with contrast, we request for creatinine sa patient. Okay? Okay, so revision is the sialoplasty, and then the removal of the gland is called denectomy, sialodenectomy. Okay? Just read on sialolithiasis, lahat naman ko na sa manual lang. Okay, so next we have your last two. We have a mucocele. So this is one of the minor salivary glands. So usually cause of trauma. So dapat alam niyo yung difference from mucocele and ranula, which will be mentioned later. So pag mucocele, usually from trauma, so from lip biting, yung mga lip bite. Mga hindi na nag-lip bite. So may accumulation doon ng liquid. So, pseudocyst contains thick, viscous saliva. So, most common is nasa lower lip lang siya. These are called mucoceles. Ayan lang. So, parang kala natin pimple, pero accumulation ng saliva lang from your minor salivary glands. So, usually, tinatanggal lang din naman to. Can be done under local anesthesia and then excision. Okay? So we have the second most common is in the buccal mucosa. So sometimes it's in the lip, pero yes, we also have different sites for buccal mucosa. This can appear as clear or blue fluid. So after this one, mucocele, the progress could lead to formation of fibroma. Okay? So this is your treatment lang. So, regional LA, mental nerve block, or sometimes if you can do it naman ng local anesthesia for less trauma. So, we just use your articanes. Okay? So, incision made through the mucosa, pero hindi lang naman siya basta-basta ini-incise. This is careful blunt dissection around the tissue. Okay? So, careful dissection around the mucocele may permit its complete removal. So kapag in-incise kasi siya sa gitna, there's a difference between cystic and the fibroma. So when you do cystics, this one, yung mga may laman siya, you excise it through the periphery. Yung minention natin before, kung may naalala kayong mga pictures, it's around the area. Unlike kapag fibroma, pag buo, pwede nyo incise sa gitna. And then you look for the capsule. Pero this one kasi, you have to get this ng isang buo. So yung incision nito is, yung incision niya is around the area. Ito, nakikita niyo yung blood around, assuming that's the tawag dito, marker. So, yan siya. Basically, it's around the mucocele. Okay, recurrence rate is 15 to 30% after surgical removal. So, make sure na nakuha natin ng isang buo yung mga ano natin, lesions. Okay, next is your ranula. So, most common lesion of the sublingual gland. So, we have two types. We have your simple and your plunging ranula. So, pag simple ranula, this is just superficial. So, most occupied sublingual space superior to the myelohyoid muscle. So, mga ganyan, naka-elevate yung sa may floor of the mouth, pero it's just still considered superficial. So, how do we confirm this? Of course, syempre for CT scan pa din. And then we have another one, more invasive kind of ranula. We have the plunging ranula. This extends through and below the level of the myelohyoid muscle into the submandibular space. So, ayan, sa CT scan, may, again, pinapa-identify nga namin sa inyo, di ba? You always look at your diagnostics bilaterally to compare for what is normal and what is abnormal. So, yung nasa left side, yan, nakikita niyo yung radiolucent area compared sa right side. And then may deviation siya of your floor of the mouth. Okay? And then also you need to identify yung mga anatomical structures na ino-obstruct or na-affect ng inyong mga lesions. Okay? So may reach a larger size than mucocele. Usually this is really larger than your mucoceles. So most commonly because of trauma formation, less likely at the anterior floor of the mouth. So the plunging ranula has potential to extend through myelohyoid muscle and into the neck and can obstruct your airway. Okay, so other differential diagnosis, we have ranula, lymphoepithelial cyst, epidermoid or dermoid cyst, salivary gland tumors, and mesenchymal tumors. So read on this one. So thyroid enlargement, thyroglossal duct cyst, dermoid cyst, and plunging ranula. So treatments for this are usually excisions talaga. Ayan. So we have differential diagnosis for lateral neck masses. Basahin ito. Can occur in any patient. Okay? So usual treatment, yan, marsupialization. So yung deroofing of the lesion, portion of the oral mucosa of the floor of the mouth is excised along with the superior wall of the ranula. So suture back, allow by secondary intention healing and decrease likelihood of recurrence. So pag may recurrence ulit, excision is still advised, as well as the sublingual gland via intraoral approach in the anterior floor of the mouth. Ayan. So ranula and then elliptical incision. Elliptical marsupialization incision. So we incise around the border. Yan. So this one is incision. Pero most likely, elliptical incision siya. Completion of marsu, left floor of the mouth, placement of circumferential sutures. Okay, so this is just left open. Or you allow the body to heal the created cavity dun sa area. Okay? So ayan. Sura niya. So when you incise the lesion, so may opening kasi yun, and then allow by secondary intention. So usually this one pinapak, pero since it's my floor of the mouth, usually walang ilalagay. It's just with careful irrigation and careful oral hygiene maintenance. Yan. So it will depend on the patient kung anong kaya nilang maintenance for their treatments. Okay? Yan. So ranula, incision, sublingual gland. Okay. Yan lang yung next topics natin. This is over 96 slides. Surprise, tapos na. Sige, break time tayo. 5 minutes. Sige,
Tayo kay
Tapos
Doc.
prepare groups. 1 or 2 micro waters na. Pwede na yung micro mo.
Kasi, naalala ko delikado yung paggawa ng tapos sabi ko, ano ba ito? May nakaili. Hindi, tanong mo. Aso? Lower. Raging. Sabi ko pa, hindi ako mag-lunch kasi sabi ko mag